Now, I know that a lot of us must have been hearing about this guy, Diddy, or some people call him Sean Diddy Combs. And we've been seeing pictures and videos everywhere of him with this baby oil. And I know a lot of us are confused, that we are wondering what is the root of this whole thing. Okay, yes, we know what he's been accused of, but who is he self and how did it all start? Okay, so this Sean Diddy Combs is actually an American rapper. He's a singer, he's a producer, a songwriter, and so many things. He is very, very popular. He is one of the wealthiest musical artists out there. He is even a billionaire. He has been arrested and he has been charged with trafficking, racketeering, and transportation for the purpose of prostitution. They have accused him of sexually abusing men, and women actually have accused him of sexually abusing them. Women have accused him of sexually and physically assaulting them on so many occasions. And different people have come to say different things that he has done to them. So allegedly, this is how he does it, because you'll be wondering, how would he assault and abuse full-grown men and all of that? Okay, so this is how he does it. He plans this elaborate sex party called Freak Off, where he invites different people, and those people that he invites turn out to be his victims, because when he brings them over, he forces them, he sexually assaults them and forces them to have sex with the sex workers that he has invited. And it is even so bad because he has this team of people that work for him, that literally work for him for this purpose, for these crimes that he commits. That is literally their job. That is how they help him to commit all these things, because there is no way he'll be doing all these things alone and be able to conceal everything alone. So in this freak off party, or whatever it is called, he uses drugs and different kinds of substances to make these people, to make his victims to succumb and listen to him and do whatever it is that he will tell them to do. And then whenever they are done with all those stressful sexual activities that they never consented to, he will give them some kind of fluids and injection and all to revive them, to help them to, feel better after everything. And the worst part of it is that he even takes video footage, he will record them in that very disgusting situation to use to threaten them, so that tomorrow they will not have the audacity to come out to expose him. Now, it's really crazy because the federal agents raided his house and they found different kinds of shocking things. In fact, this is the most interesting part, because the one that has got a lot of people talking is the fact that they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his house. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oils, lubricants, and different kinds of dildo, tons and tons and tons of them in his apartment. And we'll be wondering, how many bottles of what 1,000 bottles of baby oil looks like, let alone more than 1,000. What does he do with those things? And it somehow gives him away, because one of his accusers, her name is Cassandra Cassie. She was even his ex-girlfriend. She said that one of the ways that he used to make her carry out all those things was that he will force her and insist that she smears baby oil all over her body, that she rub herself, literally coat herself in baby oil before going ahead to do those sexual activities that he wanted her to do. And now finding baby oils like that in his apartment just kind of gives him away, even though he is still claiming that he is innocent of all the accusations. Now, the one that is trending now, while you're seeing pictures of Diddy and so many other Nigerian celebrities and so many other celebrities too, like Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, you are seeing pictures of Diddy with them, and so many Nigerians are saying so many things that are uncalled for. Some Nigerians are saying that he has used this connection or whatever to help them to get to win Grammy, because we know that Burna Boy, Wizkid, and the rest of them, they won Grammy. So they were like, it is possible that Diddy must have done something with them for them to win Grammy. Now, one thing we need to understand is that this man is an artist. He's an American artist, and he is definitely not the first person that they have worked with. The reason you're seeing pictures with both of them is simply because he must have worked with them, either in producing their song, writing, or featuring their song, or one thing or the other. And besides, Diddy is not the only American artist that Nigerian artists have worked with. There are pictures with other American artists all over the internet, not just Diddy. So simply because something like this is trending about Diddy does not mean that every single person he has associated with, that they had something sexual to do with him. And besides, Grammy is strictly based on the votes from the Recording Academy members. So all these speculations and allegations are most likely fake, because there is no concrete evidence to back this up. Simply because you are seeing a video or a picture with Diddy and Burna Boy or Wizkid or whatever doesn't mean that he had anything to do with Wizkid or anything like that. And then another one that started trending on Twitter is the fact that it was revealed that Usha that Usha lived with him at the age of 14, and they claimed that they had amazing times together. And people started speculating all sorts of things again, that it's possible that Usha and this Diddy were also having a sexual relationship. And then coincidentally, over 7.1k tweets on Usha's Twitter account was deleted, was completely cleared off. And people were saying, okay, probably he deleted it because of all these things that are going around the internet about him. But then at the end of the day, it was discovered that his account, his Twitter account, was hacked, which he has managed to get back. Now, the really shocking part is that this guy, this Diddy guy, is still insisting that he is innocent. He is insisting strongly that he is innocent of all the accusations against him. And he has pleaded not guilty. And he is still yet to be sentenced. Honestly, he's still yet to be sentenced, and investigations are already going on, even though there is already a very glaring evidence. Because tell me what somebody will be using with over 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his apartment, different kinds of dildos, like tons and tons and tons of dildos. Could he possibly be using it on himself? And different kinds of lubricant. Like, it does not really make sense. It doesn't add up for it to be that he'll be using it on himself. And the fact that one of the people that have even accused him is his girlfriend, his longtime girlfriend, someone he dated from like 2007 to sometime in 2019 when she broke up with him and all of that. And she's part of the people accusing him of sexually assaulting her. So many people have said different things. Like, there have been so many allegations about this guy right from the 90s. Like, people have been accusing him of similar things like this, of something like this, for a very, very long time. This is not the very first time. And he is yet to be sentenced. They are still trying to gather more evidence, you know, to back up this thing. Because it was not just sexual assault, physical assault. He was accused of sexually assaulting people, physically assaulting people, racketeering, sex trafficking, like so many things. It is huge. Like, so many things, bribery, you know, kidnapping, and so many other things that they labeled against this guy. So a lot of investigations has to go on before any sentence will be carried out. Honestly, it is crazy. Like, imagine this is someone that a lot of people look up to. Imagine having this idol, this celebrity that you look up to, that maybe you even want your children to be like. Like, this is your mentor. This is because if you look at the videos and the pictures of him with so many artists, you see that they look happy. Look at this video of him with Burna Boy, the way Burna Boy hugged him and all of that. Like, imagine seeing someone you look up to like this and hearing this kind of messy and disturbing thing about the person. And the fact that it is most likely not just an allegation, the fact that it is most likely true with all these evidences, it can be really traumatizing, you know, if you ask me. Like, it is so confusing, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it, and I'm finding it so difficult to understand and wrap my head around something like this. All right, my dear viewers, that is all for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more entertaining videos like this. My name is Virtue Irozundu. Bye, and I'll see you in my next video.